This week on The Big Show, we cover the latest new additions to the Snapshot. We also cover some interesting pack picks. Oh man, my head starts to hurt. And also an awesome server showcase. All that, the news, your questions, and much more. Minecraft Me is next.
This is Minecraft Me, a show that is about Minecraft, where we bring you some of the most awesome tutorials on the internet, reviews of mods and pack picks that you can use when you play. We take you on awesome adventures, all with Chase and Joe.
Minecraft Me is brought to you by the GeekGamerTV app for the Roku. You can watch all the back episodes of Minecraft Me, Geek Gamer Weekly, watch the shows live, and check out exclusive content. You can only find it at ggtv.me/Roku. Hey everybody, and welcome again to another edition of Minecraft Me, the show that is entirely about the game from Mojang called Minecraft. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an expert. If you'd like to show how to play this awesome building blocks game, we are so delighted to have you guys joining us for this live show. It is a light and late evening, this Thursday evening. And by the way, sorry we missed you last week. We were at CES 2014, and we'll talk about that. My name is Chase Nunes. I am still the level 8 lava leveler. Joining me, as always, is my good friend, guide, teacher, and all-around 3D printer artist. I will say that this week. Mr. Joseph Falby. Hey, Joe. How's it going, man? How are you?
Good. I haven't printed anything in a while, though.
You know, last time we were doing the show 2 weeks ago, maybe it was on Geek Gamer Weekly. You were printing something. You were testing out your new filament or something.
I was just trying a new filament.
Whoa, that looks really cool. What is that?
It's like a pencil case, but what it is it's actually not all that well done, unfortunately.
Oh, it looks cool on camera.
It looks cool on camera, but if you see it in purpose, you'll see all the corners are really jaggy and stuff like that. But this is like a pencil case, and the thing that's kind of unique about it is the way this was printed. It's actually exactly one wall, or one bead thick, I suppose. I'm not sure how you'd say that, but the way it actually lays it down is it actually draws it up like this. So normally you draw a layer, and then you move up and draw a layer, and then this is a continuous draw. So all the way from way down here at the base, all the way up to the top, that's one continuous spiral going up. So, that's one thing. It's actually feeding a little bit too much plastic right now.
That's one thing we saw at CES was just loads of 3D printers, handheld, portable, large size. I mean, pretty much the whole full gambit of stuff. We didn't really cover
3D printers
it,
they were 3D printers are big. I kind of wish we'd spend a little bit more time there in the 3D printer section, but that's okay. Yeah. But yeah, huge. It's amazing how far home 3D printing has come. This is a Solid Doodle behind me. They were actually there showing off a brand new model. Sort of. It's the same thing, but they have a case on the outside of it and a better print head. But really cool, definitely really cool stuff. And then of course there were all the other techs, the other kinds of 3D printers, and all the other tech that was there.
From cheap to uber expensive.
Yeah, I was commenting earlier on in the show, during the pre-show, that there seemed to be an obsession with curved screen TVs. And I've said this to many other people, and I don't get it.
Well, it gives you a more of an immersion, if you will.
No, it doesn't. It makes it so that one person can watch it from straight ahead and it looks fine. Anybody from the side, if they're too far out on the sides, will see nothing very well.
Oh. Well,
it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because there's no really 4K content that's out there right now. Anyway, everything would be upscaled.
Yeah, but you can watch a 1080.
I know, and it'll look fine. I know.
And it'll look just fine. It'll look just like a standard HD TV.
Yeah.
What I am confused about, I don't have a problem with 4K. I love 4K. I think that's my next TV is going to be a 4K TV.
Right.
However, it will be a flat screen. It will not be curved.
Yeah, no,
curved
I agree.
Is stupid. I do not get that.
Welcome to Minecraft Me, everybody. You guys, by the way, we have a stellar show lined up for you. We're going to cover the Minecraft news of the week. We our Play It segment is, by the way, since we've been gone for a week, I know we broke our streak of consecutive shows, but good thing, because Mojang decided to roll out another snapshot finally. And actually, they rolled out 2. And so we're going to roll that into one big show this week. We have an awesome server showcase of the week. We have some pack picks that, wow, you're really, really, really going to want to stay tuned for. And we have loads of questions, lots of Q&A that we want to get through. We actually have so much questions and answers to get through. We don't usually do this, Joe, but we're going to jump right into some Minecraft me messages right now. And actually, we're going to take a little dent off the top, and then we'll jump into the news. So, Joe, I'm just kind of going through the questions here. First off, wants to know about live broadcasting. I know it's not really Minecraft related, if you will,
yep.
But last week we did a live show from Las Vegas from CES on our Minecraft night, and wants to know
from an SUV.
From an SUV.
driving around the Vegas Strip. Yeah.
Wants to know what Wi-Fi we are using, or if you're using a hotspot or some type of Wi-Fi device, because if you use your hotspot, you would run out of data so fast. And that's actually not true. Derek wrote in, and here's the thing, Derek. When you're broadcasting mobile, you have to be very conscious of your data caps and usages and stuff. And so we were recording locally in high def, but when we sent our stuff out via live, we sent it out at a lower resolution. I mean, there's really no point of trying to do HD on the run. I mean, unless you have a super uber awesome connection, unlimited, if you will. But we used Sprint LTE last week, and I saw the little data bar on your screen there on the hotspot. We actually didn't take a lot of data at all.
No, it was. I want to say it was.
It was very quite reasonable. For what we did.
400 or 500 megs.
That wasn't terrible.
It was less than a gig.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't, it's not like we just blew through the entire allocation. And that particular account, that particular device has 3 gigs per month allocated to it. But it's it's basically an emergency use only device. Well, not emergency use. I don't use it very often. But yeah, it was kind of amazing. I think Las Vegas might be one of the few places in the country that has pretty good Sprint LTE
really good
coverage.
Sprint LTE, because no one has it.
Yeah, because no one else,
Zombie Pigman wrote in and said, "Hi, Chase and Joe. It's been a while since Chase."
No, I bet Detroit has good Sprint LTE coverage.
Yeah, if you're in the pre-show, you'll get that reference. It's been a while since Chase has leveled up on the show.
Yeah.
Chase, even suggested doing away with levels completely a couple of shows back. However, a little while ago, Joe had a better idea. The idea was to have you undergo a test or series of tests in order to apply and measure your Minecraft knowledge, skill, and overall prowess. Upon completion of the test, you would be awarded with a new level and title. As I recall, this idea received rave reviews in the chat room. Perhaps you could at least graduate to level 10 Master Crafter in this fashion. You need to end on a suitable title, one that is worthy of your Minecraftiness. You certainly don't want to end on Lava Lover, do you? This is a great idea. I'm sure everyone who watches Minecraft Me would also agree. I'm also sure that Joe, if he needs any help in formulating a diabolical test, he will find no shortage of ideas from the chat room or in the forums. Thanks, Zombie Pigman. You know what? I mean, I produce the show, right? So I could just delete that from the title. No harm, no foul. I'm still here. Joe will still be here. We'll still do shows. It's titles. Who cares?
Yep.
Or maybe we will. I don't know. It does sound like fun. It does sound like fun. We'll take one more email here. Let me jump through. This email came in from Kevin, or Talon on the pub server, or McGowan999. Says, "Hey, I have a problem. I'm using a family computer, not very powerful, just about 3 years old, and every now and then an admin or a mod will place a bunch of snow golems all over my claim. I understand it's just a joke, but it bogs down my system and it makes it harder to build." Now, our admins or moderators, and we actually have a question about this later on, and we'll cover it later, they really shouldn't be picking on you, honestly. I mean, unless they know you personally. Obviously, we've had admins and moderators mess with us, sure. But they really should be poking on, picking on you specifically. I mean, I don't even know if you can spawn a snow golem. Can you? Can you actually just straight spawn one?
I don't think you can straight spawn a snow golem. I think you have to build the blocks.
Yeah.
And you can create one that one, but I don't think you can
moderators. You know, we have great moderators. I don't know if they would actually go through the trouble of building snow golems, plural, to mess. Someone else might be messing with you. It's hard to say.
Snow golem really isn't very hard to make.
Yeah, so I don't know, but really moderators should not be messing with you. So if that's happening, feel free to spread the word in the forums, and we'll investigate. And if it is a moderator, we're going to have to lay down the banhammer on them. That's just mean. I'm not down for that, unless it's Joe. All right, you guys. So it's now. All right, let's jump into Minecraft news. Here we go.
It's time for this week's Minecraft news.
So, Joe, I don't know if you knew, now that the PS3 version of Minecraft is out,
I had heard that, yes.
Yes, you've heard of that. Did you know, though, that there is a secret Minecraft 3 PS3 edition texture pack in testing right now? 4J has confirmed that they are testing a new texture pack that will be released for the PS3 version. However, we have no idea what it is.
And we don't know if it's a new texture pack, like all new just for PS3, or if it's one of the old Xbox ones that came out.
Yeah, we have no idea. However, they did confirm they are working on one. We don't know if it's going to be free or if they're going to charge for it. We just know that they're working on it.
That seems like kind of a...
That's just kind of mean.
No. I was actually thinking it seems kind of like a, well, duh.
Of course,
I mean, it would be silly for them not to be working on probably several texture packs.
Okay,
for both platforms.
In other news, and this is one of those stories, Joe, that I'm going to let you lead off with. Obviously, if you this is one of those things that you got to be careful about if you're grabbing Minecraft on the go. And what is that, Joe?
Well, yeah. If you have Minecraft Pocket Edition on your Android device specifically, make sure you pick that up from a reputable store, either the Amazon App Store or the Google Play Store, because there is a Trojan version roaming around out there that you can buy on some special European or Russian app store for as little as £2 or €2.50. The official build in the UK is in Europe rather is €5.40. So keep an eye out. If you find a copy of Minecraft Pocket Edition for your Android on one of those kind of weird app stores, one you don't necessarily know much about, and it seems too good to be true, it probably is. This particular version actually will take the permission, send SMS for itself, and then it can actually send SMS messages to sites that will charge your phone bill lots of money. Just for sending them a message. Kind of like supporting. You know how everybody did the support the American Red Cross or support after a big disaster.
You get billed.
Exactly, right. and they just take $15 out of your cell phone bill, sort of like that, only far shadier. So yeah, I mean, be careful out there.
Well, the one thing, as Joe recommends, grab Minecraft. And, it's not even grabbing it from a reputable store, because obviously everybody has their own weird spellings for Minecraft. They try to trick you.
That's true.
I would just go to Minecraft.net. They'll have links directly to their products in the appropriate app stores, and just grab it from there. Just follow the links from there, and you'll be safe.
And there are two official sources for it on Android, and that is the Amazon App Store and the Google Play App Store. And if you're not getting it from one of those two, you're probably getting either a stolen version or an invalid version, or one with a giant gaping Trojan in it.
And I will say this. In kids, I know some of you say, hey, I'm going to take it no matter what, because Notch said I could. Remember, Notch did kind of give the approval for that. Well, this is one of those nasty side effects if you try to pirate software, especially on mobile devices. And I wouldn't even do it on a mobile device. Even if I was inclined to do something pirated on a mobile device, there's so much personal information on your mobile device. No way. So just don't do it. Just get it legit. So, and one of the things we're going to cover this week, you guys, is Snapshots. One of the snapshots that came out during the week while we were gone was Snapshot 14W02C. And this snapshot, this is the first official snapshot for the next major version of Minecraft. We're going to cover this 1.8, but as you can see, a lot of bug fixes and also new stuff and big survival changes. So I'm not going to talk about them because we're going to cover these in the big news and report. And also 14W03B, which actually came out today, fixes a lot of the bugs from the previous snapshot. And it doesn't look like there's any new stuff. It's just more of a bug fix release for the previous snapshot. But we will check them both out. Or actually, the most current one, of course. We'll check that out here shortly. So
we'll talk about them both.
Yeah, we'll talk about them.
They sort of build on each other.
Yeah, well, at least by the way, Joe, talking about snapshots here for a minute. There was a rumor, and I don't know if it was a confirmed rumor, but remember we bought Minecraft because there was a possibility that in the future they could charge for upgrades, right? So we got in on during the beta period, and you would have updates for life. They have still not charged yet for updates to this point.
No, but
which is nice.
But it's something that's within their realm. They could do it if they decided to, and it would surprise me if they started charging for client-side updates. I could see them potentially charging for server stuff, though, which would actually kind of be annoying. So hopefully they won't do that. I guess maybe we could see a slight charge for version 2, or, it's also stuck the same price pretty much the entire time. So maybe that's more likely is we'll see a cost increase in the game at some point.
Right. And
that would go along with, if you bought it more recently, having to pay a little extra. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully not. They have enough money. They've made some pretty good cash off the whole thing.
Just a little, just a few bones.
They're doing okay. Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the snapshot portion of our show, and actually the Play It segment. We're gonna show you guys all the new features of the snapshot. But one of the things I wanted to show you guys real quick here is once again how to do it, because I know a lot of you guys are jumping in. You don't like looking at the old episodes, and I want to show you guys how to do it real quick. Now, this is the standard Minecraft launcher 1.3.8. You can set up multiple profiles. I'm just going to do a brand new profile and show you how to do it. So if you click New Profile, you can give your profile a name, and I'm going to call it Just Ducky. That's the name of my new profile. And right under here where it says Use Version, just drop that window down, and you can scroll down, down, down. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgot to do one extra thing.
Yeah.
You have to check this box. It says Enable Experimental Version, so I'm going to check that. It's going to say, are you sure? Are you sure? Because it could cause problems. Sure.
You can't handle the snapshots.
So once you check that box there, you can drop down this little menu, and if you scroll all the way up to the top, you'll notice 14W03B. Now, if you select Use Latest Version, if they say push out a snapshot tomorrow, this particular profile would be updated to that new snapshot. But if you want this profile to stay on the snapshot, you have to actually select it. So I'm going to select that, and actually I've already done that, so I'm not going to save this. So I actually called mine Snapshotting. See, I have one called Snapshotting. And then I'm going to hit play, and we're going to jump in and play some game. Yeah, no weird music. Yeah, I'm doing things weird, Joe. So any changes to the menus at all, Joe? Any differences at all?
Nothing that I've noticed. Nothing that I've read about. It looks like it's almost all in-game changes. So yeah, there shouldn't be.
I do notice FOV is different up here at the top. Like,
I don't know why that's up there.
Oh yeah, there's music.
Yeah, we've had that before.
I do like the new music, by the way, though.
Yeah, they did add new music on the first snapshot from a week ago.
Yeah.
When we were in CES, which is cool. All new stuff, all made by the same guys, and I can't remember.
Wasn't it C something? C something? CK421? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to jump into our private server here. C418. Thank you, Jay Huckabee. All right, so we're in, and we're here, and we're having fun. And
oh, you're outside.
Yeah. Should I leave the music on? Is that distracting? Do you guys like the music? I have no idea.
Might as well at least turn it down.
All right, I'll turn
Fix it down a little bit.
I'll bring it down. Yeah, I don't know if you guys like the music or not. All right. Anyway, so Joe, we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here, and you know what, man? We've been here for such a long time.
I know we should probably do something.
You know what I wonder? Here's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can talk about this right now.
Okay.
1.8, is going to be coming around the corner very soon. We're going to be actually updating our main server very, very soon.
Sometime soon.
Soon. Sometime this quarter, right? I would say quarter.
Probably.
As they say in the industry, Q1.
Yeah.
Tail end of Q1.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start a brand new adventure all over again where we kind of start over. Go to episode 1. We explore. We survive the first night.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of did that with John, remember?
Yeah, but then he just kind of...
didn't really save that map, though.
No, he didn't.
I could probably find it again, but...
All right. Well, anyway, that's something to think about.
We can talk about it.
Yeah. So, all right, Joe.
So, so the big thing, the thing that a lot of people are talking about and excited about, and if you've paid at all attention to Minecraft, you will know what it is. It is a slime block.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Wait.
It's a block.
Wait.
Of slime.
What? Wait.
And when you jump on it, it bounces.
Wait, why would slime be in boxes or blocks?
Well, it's a new block, and what's really kind of cool about it is you actually can fall from any height, and it doesn't cause any damage. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and place one. We'll do a few more here. Yes. We'll do a few more, and then we'll build a platform or something since I didn't previously do this, and yeah, we'll just do sand here. So
But
you can actually climb to any height.
But Joe, you're in creative, so someone's gonna say.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put a ladder on this for you in a minute. Then you get to jump up here too.
All right.
See.
Fair enough. I like how the little slime blocks kind of boing boing.
Yep.
So now people don't have to use water at the bottom of tall places.
Yeah, you don't have to use a water to drop. You can fall from any height onto the slime blocks, and you will just bounce.
Now, is that temporary, or is that going to be like all the way?
What do you mean?
Like it is always going to be like that? I wonder.
Oh, I'm sure it'll always be that way.
Oh, okay.
So climb up there and jump on down. It's kind of entertaining. Try not to fall off.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to do a 2.5 gain with a gainer.
Okay. Yeah.
Degree of boing. That's fun. That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's what slime blocks are kind of cool for. They also allow you to, you can bounce off.
So I assume is it just 9 pieces of slime? Put it in a.
Yeah. So to build one, I'll go ahead and give you the pieces you need. Yeah. You basically just need. Here, I'll just take care of that.
Well, I moved it out of there.
So. So yeah, you basically just grab all those.
Right.
I think I'm going to add a command block to just push a button and clear your inventory. It just makes it easier for me. Anyway, so yeah, just grab those. Oh, you need a crafting bench.
That would be nice.
That would be moderately helpful.
Oh.
So yeah, go ahead and do that. Oh, one thing we should talk about while we're doing this is how moving objects around. Just stop. Double click on. Grab them all back up.
Yeah.
Okay, now go back into your crafting bench.
Right.
Okay, now click on the slime ball.
Yeah.
Now start in the top left-hand corner and drag it across all of the pieces, across all the squares. Just drag.
Oh.
It evenly distributes it across all the ones you dragged it across, which is really cool. If you right-click drag instead, it will drop one in each square you travel over. So that's really, really handy. So yeah, that's it. Basically, it's just 9 slime balls, all like that. And you can make however many you want. One of the other cool things,
Neat.
Of course, you have to have the slime,
Yeah,
balls.
you have to slime it.
So the one of the other cool things is the doors crafting recipe has changed. So let me toss.
Well, that's really easy to break, by the way, too.
Yeah, they are. All right, so let me toss you some oak here. Go ahead and grab that, some planks there, and go ahead and make a door just like you normally would. But this time, right-click drag. That's a chest. You were so close. Actually, I was crafting. So now notice you're going to get 3 doors out of it instead of just 1, and also notice they stack. stacked.
So you
that
don't
was
have
kind
all
of a big
separate-
deal.
Yeah.
So you can carry up to 64 doors in one stack, just like any other block, which
See,
sort of makes sense, right? I
See,
mean,
when I
doors are
read
flat.
it, I
They should
thought
stack.
they were going to be double stacked high. Like,
Well, they still are, right? I mean, you
Well-
can put a second second door. Wait, stop. No, it's not. You can put a second door up there.
hey, that was my door.
Whatever. Oh, actually, the door fell out. Anyway, I know you can put doors on top of each other. I've seen people do it. I'm failing at it right now. Yeah, just keep trying. I don't know why. I have no idea why we're sitting here trying to do a second door. This is getting absurd. Anyway, I know that you can. I've seen people do it two doors high. The significance of 2 doors high, of course, is theoretically you should be able to ride a horse right through it. So
fair enough.
Let's see what else. A few other things. Some other really cool things. They've changed a lot on how command blocks work. Some of the commands that you can use there. They've improved and modified those. What else? If you hit F3,
right.
Notice on the F where it says the direction you're facing, it says north.
Towards negative X.
Yeah, so it'll actually tell you
towards positive Z.
You may be heading south, but that's the direction you're facing. So if you walk forward, you set it to towards whatever, you'll see whatever it's referring to drop down. So if you say towards positive Z and you start walking, you'll see Z increase at a faster rate than the other 2 coordinates, right? Does that make sense?
And we got a lot of crop that needs to be.
I know. Yeah, it just needs to get here. I'll
Yay.
Yep.
Yay.
You want to collect it so I can clear it out of your inventory next time we start a show.
Yeah.
So that I think is pretty cool. They've made improved teleports. Oh yeah. Oh, I completely spaced on some of the coolest things. So there's new blocks, and these actually are in there's a new block called granite.
Okay.
So here's granite.
Granite.
And to go with granite is polished granite.
Ooh.
I think that looks cool. There's also diorite.
What?
Yeah, right. Diorite.
Did they just
That's
go
diorite.
and open up the geology database and like, let's make up some more rocks?
Probably. And polished diorite.
Diorite and polished diorite. Okay.
And andesite.
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 And don't forget
andesite.
polished andesite.
Yeah. So here's I'll throw you sample blocks of each one so you can see what they look like in your inventory.
Now, Joe, I got to ask you this. Obviously, with these new blocks,
yes,
that means is there a new world generation because you need to be able to
they're
find
gonna
these blocks.
they're gonna go. So remember, 1.7 introduced a huge change to world generation and how that worked.
Right.
And so these new blocks are actually just going to seamlessly go into place, and they will replace standard stone and dirt and gravel in different places in different situations. So you'll see these raw blocks, the ones that are in the middle, you'll see those in a few places, and then you can create the polished ones, which I think is actually kind of cool. Having more block variety, more types of stone or more types of rock, stone specifically, I think is really cool. Now they did make another change, and this is something that, oh man, people have been begging for a very long time, and that is now you can create your own mossy stone. So
there's a crafting recipe for it now?
There's a crafting recipe. So
okay.
This is mossy stone, and this is mossy brick.
Okay.
And all you need are brick or stone, and so cobblestone. I'm sorry, that's mossy cobblestone. Yeah, whatever. So you just need some cobblestone or some brick, and I'm getting some of that for you. Make sure I get the right one. I don't want the monster one; that would be bad. And so here I'll throw you a couple of cobblestone pieces and a couple of stone bricks.
Okay.
And a whole bunch of vines. And that's all you really need to do that.
Okay.
And actually, I think you should be able to do it in your internal crafting area. I don't think you even have to have a full crafting bench.
So is it just like a couple of these and a couple of these?
I think so.
What's wrong
Well,
with-
you missed the vines, but close.
All right, that's not it.
Yeah, let me make sure I get the right recipe for you.
That's not it. I'm just experimenting. That's not it either. Is it just one, maybe, I wonder?
Oh, yeah, it's just one of each. Sorry, it's just one of each. Do it with the bricks, not the stone. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is.
There you go. So
Sweet.
there's your mossel. However, it does cost. It costs obviously the stone brick and the vine to make one. But cool. Now you can make your own. If you've always wanted to have that look, but you haven't had enough dungeons, you can make your own, which I think is really, really cool. I know a lot of people are really kind of happy about that one.
Nice.
So that's one. Let's see. One other thing that is kind of different is, you know how we've always had these stone. Not. What are they? They're these stone bricks. We've always had these stone bricks, or these slabs rather.
Slabs, right?
And previously, you could do this, and you end up with these, standard brick blocks.
All right.
Well, now, if I throw a couple of these at you,
Okay. All the slabs.
and you put them put one above the other in your crafting bench,
Okay.
you're now able to make the chiseled stone blocks.
Oh, wow. That's
so,
easy. That's nice.
Yeah, so grab that out and go ahead and place it next to these so people can see what the difference. Just place it next to one of those so they can see what the difference is. That's that kind of, that look with the target bullseye sort of thing going. So that I think is also really, really cool. So some new blocks. The big one is the slime block. A lot of people have been playing with slime blocks, figuring out things they can do with it. The other new stones. So the stones can be crafted. Diorite can be crafted from cobblestone and quartz, and andesite. I do not like these names. Can be crafted from cobblestone and diorite, and granite can be crafted from diorite and quartz. So granite, obviously, if you want it, is either you mine it naturally or it takes quite a bit of material to craft. The other option too is, like I said, you can mine them. They do appear to generate naturally in extreme hills, possibly other places as well. See, slime block. Oh yeah, they also really revamped trading with villagers. Villagers now also have classes, so there are villagers that you'll run across that will only trade for armor type gear. Villagers that will do. Let's see. There's Fletcher, which is for strings, bows, and arrows. Fisherman for fishing rods, and he will cook fishes. Toolsmiths. There are bakers, armor smiths, leathersmiths, butchers. There's a whole bunch of different classes now. The only problem with it is they all look the same, and hopefully they will change that. Hopefully they will introduce some unique look to the different ones. Enchanting's also changed. We'll talk about that at some point because we really need to revisit enchanting anyway. And yeah, many people have actually have used the so do that again and then hold down jump as you hit the slime.
So hold down the space bar when I hit the slime?
Yeah. So you got to go back up up the ladder there. Because you should keep jumping. I don't know if you'll stay as high, but I know a lot of people have used the slime blocks already, just playing around making trampolines. You gotta actually go off the sand.
I know, I'm going.
Okay. No, it didn't work. And you just keep jumping. You didn't jump as high the first time though. But the cool thing is, like I said, you can jump from as many blocks high as you want, and you will not die. You will just bounce, which is kind of cool. Except I think you bounce really high. Let me see. Because as previously discussed, I am in creative. Let's see how high I bounce. I'm going to hit the sand. Yep, saw that coming. All right. Here we go.
Whoa.
Wow. Did you see how big the poof is where I hit too?
I like how
that was cool.
I like how your cape flowed out as well as you were coming down.
Oh, did it? That's awesome. Yeah. Sorry. We are easily distracted. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, hey, I have an idea. Do you trust me?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Ah! Wow.
So anyway, I think those are cool. I
Hey,
really like that.
Jay Huckabee wants to do mobs bounce. Can you drop a?
Well, let me see. I'm gonna have to
Build it
in order
up.
to do that.
Yeah.
I have to build it up a little bit more.
Okay.
Hey, stop falling.
And then you can spawn an egg against the.
That's not gonna work.
That didn't bounce. There we go.
Yeah, you can get rid of that sand block here. We'll use I'll do a stone brick here. And what kind of mob do we want to see if it will fall?
Or actually, this is like a does it bounce? So
There you go. Yeah, does it bounce?
So we'll.
You want to start with a ghast? No way. We'll start with a zombie. Why don't you stand a little right there?
All right, perfect. Yep.
And I'll try to. Oh, you know what? I think the server's set for friendly right now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see. Okay, so now there we go. Go zombie.
Yes.
Yep, they bounce.
All right. All right. Zombie bounces.
Okay, so what else you want to try? You want to try? You having a problem down there?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm fine.
Didn't you start out with like a diamond sword or something?
You cleared my inventory. All right, I'm up here now. I'm in a safer area. So
okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do that real quick. All right, here's a zombie pigman. Go pigman, go!
Yes, zombie pigmans
yes, also bounces.
Or what about a slime? Does a slime bounce on slime?
A slime bounce on a slime. I don't know if I can even push the slime off of this.
Oh, he got hurt, and then he's
there's a little one.
Oh, yes, it did bounce.
Oh, it does. Okay,
yes.
cool. What else have we got? How about the classic, of course?
Yes.
A creeper.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get a creeper to.
There it goes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So mobs do bounce on the on the slime. I think that's hilarious.
And bouncy.
I do love the slime blocks. We're gonna turn the difficulty back to.
Yeah.
I do like the slime blocks. I think they're really, really cool. I know a lot of people are excited about them. I am too. I also don't want to underestimate the new stones. I think these new stones look beautiful.
Look great.
And the ability to craft your own mossy stone, I think, is fantastic. And easily being able to make chiseled stone now, that is also really, really cool. I mean, easily is relative. These blocks take kind of a lot to make anyway.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, definitely cool. I love the new blocks, and I love that they're going to be available just wild out in the world. The interesting thing is this granite looks a little bit like dirt, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's know it reminds me of something you would find in the Nether. That's what it reminds me of, like netherrack or something like that.
So, there are obviously I kind of brushed over them real quick. There are some major changes in how command blocks work, and we really are due to do a full-on command block investigation episode and talk about what you can do with command blocks, because there's some really, really cool stuff that you can do with command blocks. When we played diversity, huge amounts of diversity rely a lot on command blocks in order to do what it does. So
for sure,
we will definitely have to talk about it at some point, but not for this episode because we have other things.
Yeah. So there we go. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can definitely try out the snapshot. It's very, very easy. It's there's low risk. I won't say risk free. But low risk. You can try it out.
Rule of thumb on a snapshot is if you want to give it a try, go for it. Create a new world to try it in, or back up your old worlds before you try it in the new snapshot.
Fair.
I always try to keep a backup of our little show map there somewhere, so that we can easily get back into it in case something bad happens. But yeah, keep a backup. That's the important part.
So it's now time for one of your guys' favorite segments of the show, Pack Picks, where you guys send in some Pack Pick suggestions, resource Pack Picks that they are, and we will showcase them. Now, we've had few come into the show. That's fine. I think I might create a form, might make it easier for you guys to submit those suggestions. But in the meantime, we found some really cool ones. The first one, Joe. Let it go for right now. The first one is called SimCraft Realism. And so here's what the menus look for SimCraft realism. It looks pretty normal, I guess. And obviously, everything you know about realism packs is, you know, it tries to make it look as real as possible. So I actually don't transport me quite yet, Joe. I kind of ended up over here. I wanted to be over here first to spawn in. This is AT&T Park, by the way. We're about a month away from spring training. Yes. And as you could see, the grass looks very, very cool. I just think it looks awesome, and you can see the actual stone. This is a 64 by 64 pixel density pack. Obviously, you got weird faces and creepers and stuff, but I think it makes the park look awesome, especially at night here.
If you can bring up your bring up your inventory.
Yeah,
the inventory screen is pretty cool looking and different. So yeah, a good texture pack. I mean, it looks like it has quite a bit of detail to it.
But yeah,
sand looks not bad.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and head over to the texture pack museum, or the resource pack museum, as we'll call it. But I wanted to start here just because with realism, and you get the grass realism, stone stuff, it actually makes this park look even cooler. Which I love, and I cannot wait for. I mean, even the moon looks great. Look at that.
Yeah, it does. All right, bringing you over.
All right, sounds good. So here we are, and as you could see, the bricks got for realism packs. First off, I know it's realism. I'm not a fan of the doors, but other than that, it's not too overbearing, and I actually kind of like it. But we'll go through it here. The 1/6 gallery is downstairs. I think the 1/6 gallery is open. So let's.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff in here.
Oh, low.
So yeah, this is all new. We should even show this off. We should talk about this. Obviously adds horses. You know, we can see an example of what a horse looks like. I believe he used to have a donkey on the other side, but I don't see it. Lead is over here that leads for the horses. Saddle, you can see the saddle in the item frame.
I think that looks great, actually, for his little saddle there.
And what you're not even noticing, he's standing all over it. The different levels, that's new in 1/6. The snow has many different heights now, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you can see the horse armor along the wall, the 3 different kinds: iron, gold, and diamond horse armor, and the name tag further down from that. But yeah, so this is all 1/6 stuff.
All
and
the
carpet
clay
blocks back here.
Clay.
Yeah, the clay, the different multicolored clay, and the carpet blocks behind you, of course.
Ooh, I like the texture of the carpet. These look really good.
Yeah, looks kind of like carpet.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely cool. Oh, and the hay blocks back here.
Wait, what's this?
It's just an open room, just a big open
ultra
space.
mega private 1.6
danger door of. Well, holy smokes! I think we're into his house now. We should probably.
All right,
not just break and enter, random.
And what's this is reserved for the mob zoo.
Yeah, so he has been working in a mob zoo as well. Hopefully, we'll see that soon. But yeah, you can see the hay bales, the coal storage blocks. Here is pure clay down at the end, going all the way through the colors as we go down. But yeah, this is all new stuff that's in 1/6. And of course, I'm sure.
Yeah, Jay Hugby's right. The wood is very orange.
It is awfully orange. These wood planks are very, very orange.
Totally.
I wonder if there's different colors. I wonder if the wood planks change, if they get less orange. So yeah, they do get ever so slightly. If you bring up your inventory, you can see them across the top. The birch, jungle wood, and oak planks. They are different colors. It's on the first tab.
Oh,
the first tab.
Sorry.
There you go. So about halfway through the first
there
list.
you are.
Yeah. So there you can see they do look less orange as you go down. But yeah, this is awfully orange.
But yeah, we'll take a look here. I like how the grass looks.
It could be worse. It could be pink or something.
Yeah. But just taking a look here, for a realism pack, other than the severely orange, here's the wooden door. I like the wooden doors. They look very nice.
The wooden door looks good.
But you know what, Joe? I mean, for a realism pack, this is one that doesn't bother me as much.
Looking up at the ceiling, you see the brickwork on the ceiling. It just looks busy. I think it looks overly busy to me.
Yeah.
Is that music coming from you or me?
Yeah, it's from me. Yeah.
So I mean, it's you're absolutely right. I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay. I kind of like this. The nether brick behind you, it looks like more traditional brick. But yeah, it's. Oh, and look at the mob heads.
Oh yeah.
There, Steve is awfully creepy over there.
Yeah.
Stuff on the inside looks pretty good. Not bad.
You know, I mean, it's not bad at
Nothing-
all. I mean, in looking,
Nothing really stands out, but
Yeah.
nothing really looks that bad. Like I said, for me, it's just a little too busy.
yeah. You know what? I do give it a thumbs up, though. I mean, this is a realism pack that I would use for realism.
I'll give it a thumbs up. I don't think I can. I don't think there'll ever be a realism pack that I'll use.
Right.
But when it comes to realism packs, this one's less objectionable than many.
True. Very, very true. So, I'm going to take us to the exit here. This is one thing about the museum. I like the museum, but it's so hard to get to the exit. I don't know why.
It's because you always come out in the wrong corner.
All right. So what I'm going to do, and always, by the way, always look at redstone stuff. And there's new signs here. It's the Weedomatic. Dedicated to me.
Weedomatic.
Oh, thanks. But yeah, I like the redstone. The water, I don't like the water. That's the only thing I don't like.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a
Looks
weird,
like water's having a seizure.
it's a shimmering seizure of water, and the grass seems like the miniature golf grass. But anyway.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
All right, so I'm
like
gonna
AstroTurf.
Yeah, so I'm gonna jump back up here, and I'm gonna bring us back up on the screen for a moment, so I can. I'm gonna exit off the map because, you know, we like to show you the menus. So that was mine, Simcraft Realism. Joe and I give it thumbs ups.
Yep.
Joe, what is yours called?
I got to get back to the tab. Here it is. It is called High on Sugar.
High on Sugar, and this is a 16 by 16 pack.
It is, yes.
And let's just I might as well just show it. So here it is.
Yeah, you might as well. There it is. It's High on Sugar.
There's a lot of hearts.
Well, yeah, it does have a few hearts. I ran across this pack, and, you know, I picked it mostly because I thought it was hilarious, not because I would ever use it.
Oh, my God, there's so much hearts.
Oh, just get into the server
This
already.
feels so girly.
Well, we do have a lot of girls who watch the show. Maybe they would like this kind of texture pack. Come on.
They might.
Man.
This oozes kittens and teddy bears. And Now, here's one thing I will say.
Yes.
I like how the signs look. The one thing that always bug me is unreadable signs and stuff.
And you know what? Look at the redstone. It's got little hearts on the redstone too.
Oh, how cute! And the powered rails are all heartying. It's so Marty from Phoenix. You're right. It's so cute. It's very cute.
You can see the hearts in the doors, and even the flowers are pink, and the hearts in the different ore blocks, or the different material blocks.
This
So
feels so oozy. We'll head down to the 1/6 gallery.
Yeah,
here.
we'll head on downstairs. This is my favorite part of the pack. Is the horse armor right here. That is,
Jesus.
I think is just awesome. When I saw that, I was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to use this pack or not. And then I happened to see this and I was like, nope, sold. So you can see the horse. Look at the horse back there. Oh, look at that horse.
Oh, how cute. Oh, little tail.
So if this is your kind of pack, you can see all the clay blocks are all pastels until we get towards the end. Then finally we get some dark colors. Cold storage is nice and black with some animation. I actually kind of like that animation on the cold storage. Look at that.
Kind of a shimmer.
Kind of a sheen, like that.
Yeah.
The hay has a heart band wrapped around it. You can see the carpet is also all pastel and checkerboard. Look at the checkerboard carpet. So, and checkerboard black carpet too. Yeah. What?
Do you notice that? Colors are spelled wrong.
No, it's not.
Colors?
That's colors.
COLORS.
You just don't read the Queen's English?
No. I live in America. Sorry. All right.
Anyway. Continue around. Might as well. I mean, come on.
God, it's so
I know. You don't like it. I got it.
We gotta look at
These are chiseled blocks right there. You can see them with the heart on them.
That's great. Oh my God!
Look at the plants. The plants are great. Holy smokes! Yes, I haven't seen those.
Weeds.
Why do you keep running ahead? Look at the fences and stuff. You haven't even looked at.
And
the wooden door. Look at you. Just went right past the wooden door.
No, how can I not?
I mean, that's wheat. The first one is wheat.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to going out and seeing the Weedomator or whatever the heck that machine is out front. That's pumpkin in the middle, struggling to climb out of the ground, and carrots in the middle, sorry, and potatoes over on the right.
See the little heart on the lily pad too?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, you know,
Joe, look from a distance, you can see the flames.
Oh, nice. Very nice. So yeah. So here's all the wool blocks. You can see them to the left, obviously all checkerboard and pastels.
Yeah.
And on the other side behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the end portals. The end portals are awfully purple.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Sponge looks like sponge. The fire looks like angry wheat. Wow, that's actually I kind of like the animation. I do like the smoke and the fire up above though.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
pretty
going
cool.
to head into the machine room now.
Wait, you missed the heads. You got to come back out here and look at the heads. We always look at the heads.
Creepers look cute. Yeah. I don't want that. I'm good.
Whatever. And the ore blocks, the solid ore blocks,
yeah,
I
Joe,
think are cool.
That sounds like you're in love with this pack.
Well, I'm not going to use it, but
yeah.
So yeah, heading on to the inside. Lots more hearts. Oh, the TNT looks like a strawberry. Looks like a strawberry.
Oh man.
Oh, and look at the jack-o'-lanterns behind you. Pumpkin jack-o'-lantern behind you. Look, it blinks with sparkly eyes on the.
Oh man.
Anyway,
look, there's hearts coming from the ender chest.
Oh yeah, going into the ender chest.
Yeah.
Looks like. Yeah. And the bed. Look at the bed. Right?
Yeah, we saw it.
See the minecart.
The cart. Yeah, and the.
Yeah,
all right. Well, so Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the deal,
okay,
right? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my rating first, and it might shock you.
Yeah.
It might shock you. I give it a thumbs up, and here's why.
Yes.
I give it a thumbs up for its creativity, how it's well done. Oh my God! Look at this world.
Look at the wheat. Look at the wheat. It's all dancing. Yeah. So no, I'm totally with you. I
will never use it.
So this is one of those. I would never use it either. I don't think it's not my kind of texture pack. But I know there are people out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there who this is something that would really appeal to them.
Yeah.
And you know what? For all of its over the top ridiculous. I mean, think about it. All that pink, that's supposed to be grass. All of the grass in all of Minecraft.
Goodness gracious.
And the trees are pink. And it's just, but for all of its over the top ridiculousness, it is extraordinarily well done. And has a sort of appeal and style and beauty all its own, even if it's not for everyone. We do have to give credit where credit is due. And there are some really cool things in this texture pack. I love the animations. I love how creative it is. I love how well it's put together.
Yeah.
And the overall, how it's carried off, I think works really, really well. So yeah, thumbs up all the way up for this one, even if it's one I will never ever use again.
All right. So there you go, you guys. There is the pack picks. So we're going to move on to our final our segment here, and that is our server showcase of the week. This is where you
just make sure you change your
way ahead of you.
Back.
Done. Yeah. This is where you can head over to our website at GeekGamer.tv and you could suggest something that you might have seen in our server. You don't have to build it yourself. If you're just like walking by and you saw something that is so freaking cool and you want to share it with the community, you can submit it and surprise that person on a future episode of Minecraft Me. So, Joe, since it was your pick this week, what did you end up picking?
So I found this. It was actually submitted by PokeGod68. And
wow,
I was sort of shocked when I found it. It's the Spawn coaster. It's actually built by Zombie Pigman 42.
Wait, look how close we are to Spawn.
I know. I've never seen it before. I couldn't believe how close it is.
All right.
And it's the description is it's an early 20th century colossal, fully functional wooden roller coaster. It was built worked on for over 2 months with an extreme amount of determination and skill, and it perfectly shows the building and redstone technique that can be put into something as simple as a roller coaster.
So Rapnet,
for those of you who think a roller coaster is simple, props.
So Rapnet gave up the claim. And by the way, this is an admin road here. This is 900th Avenue Northeast, as you can see here. So, whoa, man, there's a lot of signs here. Remember, right mouse to enter cart, left shift to exit. Always board the closest Minecraft to the front. Aisle 3. Oh, wow, so you can have multiple aisles?
Yeah, so there's 3 different loading spots for carts.
Wow.
And so Crazy Happy's going to hop into that one.
And he's gone.
And this one here. Why don't you... There we go.
All right, so I'll get in this one.
You'll hop into that one. Okay.
I can't. It won't let me.
Why not? You should be able to right-click on it. There you go.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
No.
you got out of it.
Oh.
Right-click. There you go.
All right.
Now click the button to your left.
All right, hold on here. I got to make sure I'm... there we go. And... there we go. Oh.
There you go.
Now, no, I'm at the next station.
Yeah, you're in the first position, so now you got to hit it
Wait,
again.
it says count to 10 before pressing the launch button.
Yeah, it's so that it clears space in the rail, right? So
I
the carts can't be too close together. But you have plenty of time. He's gone. You can go ahead and hit it.
And there we go. And I'm going up.
Up the lift hill. Right?
Yeah.
And the first hill be a lift hill.
Wow, this is a big lift.
Yeah, I rode this before the show, obviously. And what surprised me about it, and what's really cool, is how much of it actually is true to a roller coaster.
Gravity.
Yeah, like you just went up an uphill section that was totally based on momentum. You know, I know you're back on a lift hill again.
Yep.
You know, and then you go down a totally gravity section. No boosts on any of this. You know, no boost on that part.
Now, and this was done in survival.
All done in survival mode. No creative mode here.
Wow.
Really cool. And it's a pretty long coaster, too.
Oh,
unfortunately,
my
of course, no inversions. But, yeah, the fact that you can fit at least 3 carts on here at a time, I think is really, really cool.
Whoa.
And it's even got a little indoor dark section.
And I like how it's done over water. That's kind of a neat effect.
Yeah.
And I love the...
and it's
the wood fence is done very, very well. Obviously, to make it look... I mean, look at that. That's just...
Yeah.
A bajillion fence blocks. That is right.
Yeah.
A bajillion. Yeah, the only part that's not real is no Six Flags would have a line ride this long.
Or a line that short.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I read it and was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I went and checked it out, and it said Spawn Coaster, and I was like, oh, Spawn Coaster. Wonder how far away. Really?
Whoa! And now
it's
we're
like right next to it.
In a tunnel.
Yep. There you're in a dark room, and now you come out.
And then, whoa! What did I just go through there? What was that?
That was probably a border marker.
All right, and then I exit.
And yeah, go ahead and exit out. What's really cool.
Whoa!
Is just hit shift to get out.
All right. Yep.
See, and now it even has a dedicated exit path. You don't go back out the way you came in. See?
Oh. Thank
and
you.
There he is himself,
yeah.
Zombie Pigman, right there.
So obviously, it's so close to spawn. There's spawn right there. You just walk out of spawn and you come down, and here you are.
Yeah, I just thought this was really, really well done, and really cool to see just how close it was, and really, you know, like I said, really well done, beautifully designed, and a cool ride. So. Yeah, right near spawn. I mean, you couldn't be any closer to spawn. I don't know how he managed to find the space to do this over here.
Well, remember, saw the sign here. Someone donated the space.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there was a sign down here. Let me get to it. The sign said, thanks to Rapnit for the claim and materials.
There you go.
Yeah.
So very awesome.
So very, very nice stuff, you guys. You know, our community every week always... They just amaze me.
It's always shocking to see.
Incredible.
You know, yeah.
Also want to say, I'm going to pan up here and say a big thanks to these people right here who decided to join us during a live show. Now, if you decide to stay up late with us, we like to reward you with EXP. So if you're in our server right now, we're going to give you EXP. We have the Manor Theater open. I'm actually going to head over there right now and say hi. Oh, I shouldn't learn how to
sound off.
Yeah, I know. Let me hit spawn here, and I'm going to go through our spawn manor. Go walk right on out, and walk right over here. How you doing, Skeletor? I'm going to jump in, go through a few walls, And here is everybody in the Spawn Theater, which when we get a new map, I'm going to create a whole new theater. I already have ideas in my head. But yeah, here we go, the Spawn Theater, and it works great. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining us during the show. And finally, one last thing, you guys, that we need to get to is a few more questions. Now, remember, if you guys want to be a part of our question and answer segment, you can send them into the show, MinecraftMe at GeekGamer.tv. And also, if you want to send us a video question or an audio voicemail, you can definitely do so as well. We have all the information on our website at geekgamer.tv. And so let me jump here and let me pick a couple more questions. Electro42 wrote into the show, Joe. And I'm going to answer this question, but it's one of those things, it's like you don't want to find out, right? So Electro42 wants to know, hi, Joe and Chase, what happens when you get jailed in your pub server? I watch your show every week and will be joining the server in a few weeks. Keep up the excellent work. Well, first off, you don't want to find out what happens when you get jailed because that means you've done something wrong. But essentially, you get placed into an area, if you will, where you can't do anything, basically. And the only way,
it's like a jail cell, let's say.
Yeah, as the name implies. And then you have to come over to our forums at geekgamer.tv/forums, and there you can basically appeal your sentence, if you will, and say, hey, you know, blah, 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 blah. I like to be let out. Well, unfortunately, it depends on the rule that you broke, and the moderator will basically make a ruling, and we do have a guideline, if you will, depending on how severe what you did was, and that sort of thing. So there you go. Last question for this episode. Kevin writes in, says, hey, Chase. He actually wrote into the show a few times, but I selected this because I think it's very, very important. He has questions about moderators and admins. On your server, is there a difference between a mod and an admin? Is there a list of mods and admins for your server somewhere accessible to the public? Keep up the good job. I hope this email wasn't too long. Keep digging. You bring up a great point, and we need to have a list. We need to have a list of who moderators are in our server. There are distinctions. Joe, myself, Malik, Bug, and there's one other, are admins. Admins mean it's like a tiered management structure, if you will. We're the store managers. Then you have the moderators, which are all the assistant managers, if you will. We don't have any senior. Do we have a senior mod, if you will?
No, it's right now it's just pretty much one tier.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, two tiers. Admins and mods.
Yeah, admins and mods.
And yeah, in a nutshell, admins can do almost anything to the server. Almost.
Yeah.
There are a few things that I mean, I can do, but none of the other admins can do.
Right. As a server administrator,
shutting it down and
turning it off is one. Yes.
Yeah, turning it off and things like that.
Yeah.
But I can't do that from inside the server. That's fairly significant.
Of course.
And then there's a whole lot of stuff that mods can do that a regular player can't do, but there's also a lot of stuff that mods are not able to do. But by and large, the idea behind it is a normal dispute, a problem happens, something going on, moderator can take care of it, can deal with it.
Right.
Something happens where a major config error is discovered, or a mod makes a major mistake and needs something to happen. That's when an admin has to step in and do something about it. So that is sort of as a base explanation between the two. Mods are capable of going into mods, and admins, of course, are both capable of going into and out of creative as they need. However, the idea is that they won't use it for building, and I don't very often. Creative mode, I mean.
And one thing to explain the code names, by the way, Bug, one of our close personal friends, Carrie. That's who Bug is.
Seeing him in a couple weeks.
Yeah, Malik, which you guys know very well as Cameron Man on the GGTV team.
Mm-hmm.
And
another great personal friend.
Also great personal friend. Who else am I leaving out here? Was there anybody else?
We do have one more one more admin who's not on very often recently anymore. Is I think Maldek.
Yes.
Is an admin, and he doesn't show up on the server very often anymore because life caught up with him.
Yeah. Life
so
happens. Yes.
but basically that's it. Interestingly, in the list of admins and mods, you will not find John.
And
there's been some discussion that's gone back and forth about whether or not we should make him a
we probably will at some point. We just like throwing ducks in his general direction.
Yeah. He's it was important, especially when he first started out, to make him a regular player so that he could experience what the game's like and what it's like to play the game.
Because we all had
so that's why. Yeah, we all have gone through that.
Yeah.
So that's why he's not an officially an admin. However, he does sort of have the inside track on the ear of the admins on the server.
Yeah.
So even he may not be an admin, but he's as close as close as anybody to all of you.
I think Maldek is actually listening to the show right now because I'm getting inundated with messages on Skype right now. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
and I will answer this question again. First off, we may have a list in the server, but I really think we should have a list on our website. So if a moderator would be kind enough to post in our admin board on our forums a full list of everybody, I would love to get names, actual code names, and maybe just a first name. That'd be nice. But anyway, you're probably wondering, how does one become a moderator? How does one eventually even become an admin? Well, to us, community is very, very important to us. And, our moderators, they were regular players at one time. And the way it works is, we saw how they are interacting with other players, how helpful they are, how they're not mean, they're very respectful of other players, that sort of thing. And, that takes time. You just can't apply for it. It's one of those things that if we see, and moderators also see as well, because they spend a lot of time in the server, someone's good, you know what? We'll give them a shot. So the best way to do it is become a part of our community, jump into our forums, be helpful in games, and you too can be a part of things. I guarantee it, as things grow, we're going to need more. And that is where you guys come in as a part of the show. So I want to remind everybody, we have a beautiful brand new website. If you haven't seen it yet, please come on over and say hi and check it out. GeekGamer.tv. Right now, we've been posting all of our awesome coverage from CES 2014. We saw some great items, peripherals, new technology that may never even come out. But we checked it all out. We had some great interviews, a great, beautiful, week of fun and excitement, beautiful weather. That's what I was trying to say. Just really nice stuff. Now, here's the deal, you guys. Obviously, you know what? I'm only going to say this once. And I wanted to show you guys our support page here. If you head over to geekgamer.tv/support or /donate, it takes you to the same page. If you're doing any shopping at Amazon, maybe before you shop, you come over to this page and you click on the banner if you're in the U.S., or you click on this banner if you're in Canada. And when you shop on Amazon, a part of your shopping experience will go to support us. Another thing, too, is if you have, you believe in what we do, you can also donate just good old American cash, and you can do that by automatic subscriptions through Amazon, or if you want to do small subscriptions through PayPal or a one-time amount, you can do that. And you know what? I love Bitcoin. I'll take it, and you can donate Bitcoin on the website as well. My suggestion to you guys, it's real simple. If you feel you like the stuff that we do, you love the camaraderie that Joe and I have, and you love our community, and you love our server, and you love what we are about, and you don't even have to love. You can just like a lot. Consider maybe donating $1 per episode that you check out at the show. That's it. Just $1. You don't get a lot of things for $1, and we're not even going to charge you tax or shipping. So if you like what we do, consider thinking about, hey, I like what they do. I'm going to donate $1 an episode. That's $4 a month. That's not a lot. So consider it. Consider it if you like it. And also, we provide a lot of other great things. Obviously, the server, the community. We have a Roku app. All these things provided to you for free. and we'd love to be able to be fully listener and viewer supported. So if you like what we do, please consider it. I would appreciate it very, very much. Joe Falby, great friend of mine. I'm going to see this guy again next week. I mean, which is great. We're going to be doing a live show at Damland in Olympia, Washington. If you're in the area, by the way, I'll give you guys more details on Sunday's show. But if you're in the area, you're more than welcome to come on by, say hi to us. We're going to be doing a live show. There should be plenty of room for you guys to come on, hang out, and watch a show. We're going to be giving away some great prizes, thanks to Plantronics and one other company, if I get their stuff in time. But I can't wait to see this guy. You can follow him on Twitter at Falby, Falbey, and he's payback in our server, and he's now dying. So
yeah, I'm the CES cough is coming back.
Well, I won't make Joe talk anymore. If you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter at Nunes, Nunes, and while you're following me on Twitter, consider following the network on Twitter at GeekGamerTV. We do the show Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern at live.geekgamer.tv. Always keep an eye on our calendar if you want to know the latest of our live stuff. A lot more new things coming in store. I know Jace Rossi, a newly crowned. I mean, he's been around the network for a long time, but a new official member of the GGTV team has not just one but two audio shows. I love audio. You don't have to worry about video, but two audio shows that will be coming soon to the network, and also through the contacts that I made at PAX at CES. More interesting things happening. So this is the time to get involved, you guys. If you want to be a part of a grassroots, wholesome, fun community that's not exactly hardcore, even though we are hardcore gamers, in my opinion, come on by and join us. We would greatly appreciate it. So that's it for the show this week. We're finally back. It's been too long, Joe. 109 episodes, and next week we hit another plateau, 110.
Yeah.
For Mr. Joseph Falby, I'm Chase Nunes. Thank you for downloading and watching Minecraft Me. We will see you guys again next week. Keep digging.